Okay, the kid just asked me something crazy because he's making himself dinner. He's learning to cook. He might want to go to culinary school when he's done with high school. So he says that I'm incredibly annoying, right? Like I'm doing something to actually agitate him and be annoying. But he's like, you're just incredibly annoying all of the time. And I'm like, so what? Who cares? I'm just playing and you're my kid and I think that I'm supposed to annoy you as your parent. And he's like, no, I don't think anybody likes you. So what? Why is that a big deal? Why is that something that people care about? Like being socially acceptable in ways that undermine and undercut your own authenticity. I mean, I'm not talking about having spikes and a shaved head and like tattoos all over my body and like crazily running naked up and down the streets. You know, like there are things that I do that other people don't care for. And at the end of the day, at the end of my life, the only person who I will be with every second of every day is my own self. Like I grew up a military kid. My dad worked for the federal government. We moved around a lot. Every 1 to 2 years we were living in a different city in a different state. So how many friendships do you think lasted throughout childhood like that? I mean, that's a lesson that like really sunk home when after I attempted suicide. And I worked through that in counseling and with shaman about all the things that led up to that moment and why I made that choice to do that. And like somebody said something to me that kind of really triggered me and stuck with me and created problems with how I viewed myself and my relation to my family. And at the end of the day, that imperfect person didn't know the right thing to say in that moment. That imperfect person didn't know exactly what I needed to hear to get through that really challenging, horrible moment in my life. And at the end of the day, if you put your happiness and your goals and your expectations onto somebody else, they will fail you and let you down every single time. Because at the end of the day,